Okay, so you did it. You poured everything into making an amazing video. It's all edited, looks great, and it's ready to go. But what you do next is just as important as the video itself. So let's go through the entire playbook from that very first click to the final launch to make sure your video actually finds the audience it totally deserves. So you're staring at your finished file, at your masterpiece, and you're asking, okay, now what? That is the big question, isn't it? How do you get this thing from your computer out into the world? Well, this is your answer. We are going to walk through every single step, from the technical stuff to the big picture strategy that'll set you up for success. First things first, before you can upload a video, it needs a place to live. That home is your YouTube channel, and getting this foundation set up right is step number one. And you know what? It's way simpler than you think. All right, let's get this foundation built. First up, you gotta have a Google account. That's like the master key for your whole YouTube world. Once you have that, just hop over to YouTube to create your channel and grab your username. Try to pick something memorable. And finally, a little customization. Add a profile picture and a description. Here's a pro tip. Think of the words in your description as search terms. What would someone actually type into YouTube to find a channel like yours? Use those exact words. With your channel all set up, it is time to talk about maybe the single most important piece of marketing for your video, the thumbnail. This is where we get into the art and science of actually earning that click. This quote from Justin Brown over at Primal Video just nails it. Your goal isn't just to make a thumbnail, it's to make one that people can't resist clicking. Seriously, think of it like your video's own personal billboard in a super crowded city. It has to be the one that grabs all the attention.
So how do you actually do that? Well, it really boils down to a pretty simple three-step formula. 1. Start with a background that matches the vibe of your video. 2. Add a high-quality picture of yourself, and this part is key, use a tool to remove the background so you really pop. And 3. Use big, bold, easy-to-read text. Make the most important words the biggest, and use colors that really stand out from the background. You get those 3 things right, and you've got a thumbnail that works. Okay, now for the big strategic decision that every new creator is facing right now. On today's YouTube, you've got 2 incredibly powerful but very different tools to use. Shorts, and of course, traditional long-form videos. So, which way do you go?
Now, what's so interesting here is how clearly this lays out the pros and cons. Shorts give you this absolutely massive potential for reach, but they have a really short lifespan, and the people who watch them are way less likely to actually hit that subscribe button. On the other hand, long-form videos have a more targeted reach, but they're much, much better at turning a viewer into a real subscriber. Plus, they can be discovered for years, and this is the big one, they have a dramatically higher potential for revenue.
And let's just park on that revenue point for a second. We're talking about a difference of somewhere between 100 and 1,000 times more potential earnings per 1,000 views. That is a game-changing number. To put it another way, one long-form video with 50,000 views could earn you way more than a short with 500,000 views. So, what are the top creators doing? They're not choosing one or the other, they're using a hybrid strategy. Think of it like this. Your shorts are your free advertisements. They grab the attention of huge new audiences. Your long-form videos are the main event, where you build a real community and, actually generate revenue. The key is to build a bridge between them. You end your short with a hook that sends all that new traffic over to your deeper, more valuable long-form stuff. All right, with our strategy figured out, let's get back to the nuts and bolts. You have your channel, your thumbnail, your format is decided. It is time for the final upload checklist. These 4 things are your video's first impression to the algorithm and to people. For your title, think like a viewer. What would you actually search for? For the description, those first 2 lines are the most important because that's what shows up in search results. For tags, get specific. Gaming is fine, but Elden Ring Boss Guide is way better. And finally, upload that custom thumbnail you just worked on. Never, ever let YouTube just pick a random frame for you. Next, you're going to choose your video's visibility. Public is the default, right? You're ready for the world to see it. Unlisted is perfect for sharing a sneak peek with friends to get some feedback before you go live. And private, well, that's basically for your eyes only or for a secure backup, since only people you specifically invite can ever see it. To make sure your video looks and sounds as good as possible, here are the settings YouTube likes best. Just think of the MP4 file as the box you're shipping it in. Inside that box, you want the video compressed with H.264. It's the standard for a reason. For audio, go with AAC-LC. And here's probably the most important tip, make sure the frame rate of your final file matches what you recorded in. If they don't match, that's when you get that weird, choppy look.
Okay, you've done everything right. You hit upload, and nothing. It's that moment of panic every single creator has felt at some point. So let's talk about what to do when your upload gets stuck.
Oh man, whether it's stuck at 0% and just won't start, or it's just torturing you at 99%, the feeling is exactly the same. But don't worry, the cause is usually pretty simple, and so is the fix.
So why does this even happen? Well, it could be your file format is something YouTube doesn't recognize, or maybe the file is just gigantic. More often than not, though, it's just a bad or unstable internet connection. It could even be that YouTube's servers are just slammed, or a simple random glitch with your web browser.
So let's get you some fixes. First, check your connection. Just restart your router. If your upload speed is super low, well, that's probably your problem right there. Second, just try a different browser. It sounds way too simple to work, but it fixes the issue a surprising amount of the time. And third, if you think it's just a busy time for YouTube, try uploading later, like really early in the morning, or sometime in the afternoon when the servers are less stressed.
After all of this technical stuff, I want to end on this piece of advice, and this comes directly from YouTube. Don't worry about making the perfect video. Getting started is what's key. And remember to have fun with it. Your first video is not going to be your best video, and that is completely 100% okay.
So there you have it, the complete playbook. From setting up your channel to troubleshooting a stuck upload, you know exactly how to get your video live. But hitting publish isn't the finish line, it's the starting gun. The real question isn't just can you upload a video, it's are you ready to build the community that comes next.